Taraba State is located in the northeastern part of Nigeria with a population of about 3.6 million people. Of this population, 75% are farmers, 20% are pastoralists, 2.5% are artisans, and 2.5% do white-collar jobs. This is the pathetic statistics Governor Darius Ishaku met on assumption of office in May 2015. As a proactive leader, he went to work immediately, conceiving a strategy called the Rescue Watch, operated by the rescue team and managed by the 3 tiers of government, engaging 168 local leaders called contact persons, representing the 168 wards of the 18 local areas of Taraba State. In this system, the rescue team can hold town hall meetings to identify pain points of the people, generate a comprehensive database of all possible short, medium, and long-term interventions, and allow every Taraban to contribute to its success. As a result of this innovative strategy, Governor Darius Ishaku, the rescue captain, has been able to work closely with the 3 tiers of government and its employees to intervene across the following sectors: agriculture, health, education, youth empowerment, infrastructure including roads, water and electricity, investment, security, and governance. The diversification policy of the Rescue Watch has witnessed improved growth in the agricultural sector.
The overall policy is to boost production of cash crops.
Taraba can feed the whole nation. The country is importing almost 10 million metric tons of rice.
It has rejuvenated the partnership park with International Fund for Agricultural Development (IFA) and Fadama 3, empowering over 15,000 dry season rice farmers within a period of 4 years. Under the Rescue Watch, over 500 irrigation pumps, 1,000 metric tons of improved Faro 44 rice seeds, 20.4 metric tons of foundation sesame seeds, and 7.5 million high-yield stems of cassava has been distributed free to farmers across the state within the period under review. 990 metric tons of assorted fertilizer at subsidized price, 30 75 horsepower Massey Ferguson tractors, 10 power tillers, 50 multipurpose threshers at discounted rates of 40 and 30% respectively were sold to farmers. Over 3,500,000 animals across the state have been vaccinated and treated against animal diseases in this period. Today, the partnership on the EU Oxfam Procel project has embarked on training 60,500 extension workers across the 3 senatorial zones of the state, with an enhanced mutual cooperation with the EU to ensure food security and profit to farmers. Tarabans are now fully engaged in providing their own homegrown food. As part of the Rescue Watch implementation strategy in the health sector, 3 general hospitals in the 3 senatorial zones of the state were innovated and equipped to standard, namely the Wukari General Hospital, General Hospital Gembu, and the General Hospital in Bambu. The Rifkatu Njuma Maternity Hospital, in partnership with the TY Foundation, was built to cater for children and pregnant women to help reduce maternal and child mortality. The School of Nursing and Midwifery also felt the rescue touch as construction of classroom blocks, accreditation of more courses, and training of dedicated nurses was carried out. Over 200 doctors, nurses and consultants were engaged across the state to make up for the manpower shortfall in many health centers. Several immunization programs, such as the Save 1 Million Lives campaign, where 330 health workers received training on vaccination management tools, 75 on prevention of mother-to-child transmission of HIV and AIDS, 459 on life-saving scheme, 368 on the distribution of mosquito nets. Polio outbreak schemes were carried out across the 18 local government areas of the state, while drugs were procured to treat the outbreak of Lassa fever, measles, and hepatitis. All these interventions led the state to score 98% in the Immunization Compliance Index, ICI.
Really excited to hear what you have done and what you've achieved.
Through the Rescue Watch system, additional 65 government secondary schools were established across the state. For the very first time since the creation of Taraba State, 3,000 rescue teachers were recruited, while training and retraining of teachers is constantly ongoing. As a result, the West African Examination Council WAEC scores in Taraba State jumped from an embarrassing record of less than 20% in 2015 to 67.3% in 2017. In 2018, the score leaped to 75.3%. 114 primary and secondary schools in the state were empowered through the rescue structure with the sum of 57 million naira to enable them carry out minor projects. The Rescue Watch empowered women and youth with various skills such as shoemaking, welding, tailoring, hairdressing, carpentry, wood carving, computer training, soap making, net weaving, and traditional dress weaving of adire and lantang. Today, over 1,400 women and youth have graduated and given their startup parks to start up their own businesses, which has made them self-reliant and employers of labor. As part of the rescue strategy, the power supply to the state was deliberately increased from just about 3 megawatts in 2015 to over 25 megawatts. A total of 63 power transformers were distributed across the state with the construction of a 7.5 MVA injection substation in Tum. The rescue captain's slogan, "Give me peace and I'll give you development," has re-echoed several times in the ears of all Tarabans, and in practice he has reached out to the traditional community and political leaders, visited stakeholders, and has expounded on the benefits that a peaceful society can bring in terms of development. In support of the governor's effort to restore total peace in the state, the Zenith Bank PLC donated 10 Hilux vehicles to the Taraba State government as a mark of appreciation for peace and security. He inaugurated the Shomo Jole Administrative Panel in Lao local government to find lasting peace to the lingering community clashes. The rescue captain also set up a high-powered assessment committee to quantify the damages caused by crisis on the Mambila Plateau and how to rebuild the affected areas. The signing of the Open Grazing Prohibition Bill into law is a step towards curbing the incessant clash between herders and farmers, which has become a laudable effort towards sustaining peace. Quality access roads to most parts of the state was identified by the Rescue Watch team as cardinal to the improvement of the standard of living of Tarabans, which will allow for ease of movement of personnel, transportation of agricultural produce, and ease of governance. 340.65 kilometers of roads at different levels was deliberately constructed, rehabilitated, or upgraded by the governor in 4 years of office. Before assumption of office on the 29th of May 2015, access to potable water was not feasible, as many in the urban and rural areas depended on unhygienic sources of water due to the inability of the state's water agency to provide potable drinking water. The rescue team, through collaboration with the African Development Bank, ADB, a multi-billion naira water project was constructed and commissioned by the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, with the installation of the first ever automated teller machine water dispenser in Nigeria. Similarly, 60 staff of the Water Supply Agency were sent to Kenya for hands-on training on how to manage the water systems for better delivery. Today, water is dispensed through automated water machines in Jalingo metropolis. The rescue administration inherited 25 moribund companies in 2015. Today, through the Rescue Watch, 8 of them has been revamped. This include the Mambila Highland Tea Factory with the introduction of new machines, replacing the entire production lines, and the employment of over 2,000 factory workers to improve and increase production. The Taraba oil mills in Baissa was also restored and has since commenced production, creating employment for the community. Viva Feed Mill in Zing local government area has also been revived. The Taraba State Plastic Bags Industry Jalingo is now fully functional. And the Taraba Gas, which was almost non-existent, however, has been turned around. 2 billion naira was spent to establish a greenhouse for the production of vegetables in Jalingo. Perhaps the Nganda Special Development Area and its people is one of the biggest beneficiary of the rescue mission of Governor Darius Ishaku. The establishment of the area was approved by the rescue captain after the wife of the governor, Barrister Darius Ishaku, made an adventurous visit to the place and came back with an astonishing revelation of a neglected hinterland community without basic amenities for living. She gave hope to the people on her visit by donating grinding mills, motorcycles, treated mosquito nets, and medical consumables, among other things. In recognition of the various interventions by the rescue captain, Governor Darius Ishaku, through the Rescue Watch concept, many organizations and institutions of repute across the globe has recognized this great effort by giving him awards in various capacities. A few of such include an award of merit as the best performing health governor in Nigeria by the World Health Organization, an award as the most improved state in social empowerment and poverty alleviation by Business Day Nigeria at the State's Competitiveness and Good Governance Award 2019 was also given to the rescue captain. Waterman of the Year Award 2018 was also given to the rescue captain by the Nigeria Water Supply Association. Electricity Governor of the Year Award 2018 by the Yola Electricity Distribution Company was also awarded to the rescue captain. A distinguished award by the Nigerian Medical Association NMA in recognition of his passionate desire for the improved health of his people and immense investment in healthcare delivery was given to the rescue captain. A prestigious award of Best Governor of the Year by the Vanguard newspapers after a careful scrutiny of his achievements and numerous giant developmental strides in the state was also received. And of course, the list goes on and on. Of a truth, Governor Darius Ishaku, the rescue captain, truly deserves a place in history as one of the brightest minds in this generation, touching lives in diverse ways.